Hey yo, welcome back. Today we're reacting to another episode number 4 of SUCHWITA. We're checking out HOSHI. I know HOSHI because I am a carrot. So Kate, I mean you see him now on Game Caters. We're watching Game Caters on our Patreon, so she's getting to see like a little bit more of 17, and the other like high family. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know HOSHI. He's amazing, and it's really fun to be able to see like another part of the Hype family and him kind of interview. Well, I don't really consider these interviews. I feel like these are just talks with Suga. Like, you know what I mean? They're not really interviews. They're kind of like just hang out. Let's talk about some things. But yeah, I'm excited about this because, you know what I mean? I want to see like the interaction with them. Obviously, 17 is a huge group. Yeah. There's 13 members in the group. So it's a big group. And they're like, what? BTS is pretty big too. Like, 7 members. I think it's a lot of members. But yeah, it's exciting to see like them kind of, they'll probably be able to relate to a lot of different things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like a lot of different things because group, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to hear about that. And yeah.
I'm super excited for it. We were going to put this over on Patreon, but figured we'll put it over here on YouTube. But yeah, if you want to check out our Patreon as well, we are uploading daily, multiple times a day. We do Weverse lives where we just watched Jimin and Jungkook's short lives. Ended up seeing that Jungkook was boxing and won.
As we're on
so that's super cool. So we are keeping up with all the Weverse lives as they come out. We usually do
in
them
their
on Friday.
we didn't like there's not like we watched the whole damn thing.
Yep, we just watched his singing one as well. Yeah, and loads of other stuff. We're starting Alchemy of Souls today. We do 4 episodes every weekend, so we just started that.
We just finished up
Glory.
Oh my god.
Waiting for part 2.
Yeah, who watched the Glory out there, bro? The Glory was wild. I can't wait for part 2.
Me too.
It's gonna be nuts. I mean, we also watch all our animes too, so we watch a lot of stuff. So if you want to come hang out, we're just about to finish up Singles Inferno 2. That's about to be done. We only have 1 episode left of that. So anyway,
Caters will be finished. And Dictionary of Useless Human Knowledge. We're on episode 2, part 2.
Yep, the addiction. That's a tough one. There's a lot of stuff going on in that show.
Trying to get smart.
I'm just trying to get. I'm trying to get smarter. But thank you all so much. Appreciate all of you being here. Special shout out to our Daybach and our Buffy.
Shout out to Zoe, Yulu, Dylan, Al, Jackie, Stony Age, Embat, Janine, Margaret, Maya, Yvonne, and Amanda. Thank you so much to you guys and all of our other patrons and you guys that just click in and watch us here.
Let's go. Let's get it. Suga featuring HOSHI 17. Let's go. Let's get it. I was watching a stream last night.
슈치타 너무 많은 분들이 찾아주셔가지고 몸둘 바를 모르겠습니다. 오늘 또 상쾌한 하나 먹고 시작 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 이게 오늘 또 술을 먹어야 되니 먹어보도록 하겠습니다.
Oh, like one of the things you drink
근데
before.
확실히 상쾌한 먹고 할 때랑
I mean, take
다르더라고
before you start
진짜.
drinking.
오늘 초대 손님 이름 호시 세븐틴의 호랑이 안무단장. 여기가 홍보 맛집이라는 소문을 들었습니다. 5년 만에 컴백한 부석순도 홍보하고 저도 홍보하고 싶어요. 이번 술자리에선 울고 싶지 않아. 호시 씨.
안녕하세요.
안녕하십니까.
Well, I'm so excited about this.
처음 뵙겠습니다. 아유 뭐.
선물을
He looks young.
선물이요?
Young?
그냥 명태 인형인데
명태 인형이요?
네, 아무래도 다 있으실 것 같아서
뜯어봐야 돼?
네네네네.
너무 귀엽다. 문에 걸어두면 되는 거지?
네네네. 그냥 나쁜 기운 이렇게 쫓아내고 좋은 기운만 있으시라고.
아유 감사합니다. 아유 10년부터 이렇게 그럼 선물 준비를 못했는데.
아니요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
아유 새해 복 많이 받으십시오. 아유 10시 10분보다 조금 이른 시간에 오신 호시 씨 반갑습니다. 슈치타 홍보 맛집이긴 한데 진짜 홍보 목적만 가지고 나오신 거예요?
아니 사실 이런 자리 아니면은 선배님이랑 사실 대화할 기회가 없고
편하게 하시면 돼요. 편하게. 사실 단둘이 보는 건 처음인 것 같아요, 그죠?
네네네.
그냥 우리가 방송에서도 엄청 많이 겹치고 이제 같은 회사기도 하니까
네네네.
저는 이제 헬스장에서 좀 몇 번 뵀던 것 같은데
맞아요. 저는 선배님 거의 음악 방송에서 지나갈 때 아니 헬스장 아니면 뉴스에서만 뵀었어가지고.
뭐 얼마 전에 또 화제가 된 호시 이제 달방 챌린지.
아, 네, 열심히.
네,
아, 진짜요?
I would say 17. Like, if you don't know 17, like 17, like you probably all know 17, but like 17 crazy dancers. The reason why I fell in love with 17 is because of their dancing. Like it's the first thing that like was throwing me off guard. I was like, oh my god, like because like there's so many members and like they have different units and shit. It's amazing, like how like they kind of separate themselves and they come together, and just how in sync they are with that many members. It blows my mind.
I love when
Like,
there's a lot of people.
It's
dancing
crazy,
at
and you
one
know his
time.
personality from Hype Game Caters that we're watching. You know what I'm saying? So it's, oh my god, 17 is amazing.
인터넷에서 이렇게 막 찾아보는 편은 아닌데 저희 이제 단체 이제 후방에
네.
호비가 그렇게 이걸 올려요.
아,
얘들 너무 잘한다. 뭐 이 친구 너무 잘한다. 이러면서 이제 거의 대부분 챌린지 해주셨던 분들.
Jacob's so good about social media.
No.
네.
춤을 너무 잘 추시더라고요.
Aww.
그냥 할 수가 없겠더라고요. 그래서 마침 또 일본에서 공연 이제 동선 이제 리허설하고 있었어가지고 그때 바로 이제 댄서분들이랑
안 그래도 너무 감사해가지고 사실
아니에요.
그 챌린지 해주셨던 이제 후배분들한테 좀 뭔가 감사의 말씀을 좀 드리고 싶었는데 그거를 뭐 전달할 방법도 없고 어디서 이야기할 그것도 없는 거야. 그래가지고 저는 한번 만나게 되면 꼭 고맙다고 말을 해야겠다라는 생각을 했는데 진짜 너무 잘 봤었어.
아유,
As a little acoustic comes in.
I know, right?
It's all like
Heartwarming.
heartwarming.
게스트분들이 소리.
네, 맞아요. 그래서 제가
네.
준비를 이게 위스키 좋아하신다고
아직까지는 겹친 사람들 저는 잭 다니엘이라는 건 들었거든요.
Jack Daniels? Oh shit. We know Jack Daniels over here.
아, 제가 사실 술을 이름이랑 뭐 이런 거 브랜드도 잘 모르고 잘 원래 못 하는데 투어 다닐 때 이번에 그 시차 적응이 너무 안 돼서 멤버들이랑 이제
하죠.
네,
맞아.
그래서 이거를 좀 이렇게 도수가 높아서 그런지 한 3-4잔 먹으니까 좀 졸리더라고요. 그렇게 좀 이제 알게 된
Thanks for class.
가볍게 일단 뭐 한 잔을
네.
어떻게 드셨었어요 이거?
Jack
아,
and
저는
Coke,
사실
right?
그 콜라를 좀 타서 먹고
Yeah, Jack and
mixed
Coke. Yeah,
it.
yeah, Jack
Yeah.
and Coke.
저도 어릴 적에는 제국 되게 좋아했었는데.
제가 얼음을
아유. 아니, 호칭은 편하게 하셔도 돼요. 그러니까 꼭 선배님이라고 말씀 안 하셔도 되고.
형이라고
네, 그나 나을 수 있어요. 저는 제가 존대하는 게 편해가지고 제가 불편해서 존대를 하는 게
You know what I love about Yoongi too? Like with these type of like interviews, like I keep calling it interviews, but I don't. These type of talks, they literally are just kind of like he's very like. Yoongi puts you he makes you very comfortable.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he wants to make sure that you're so comfy, like in talking, like and everything else like that, and just enjoy yourself or just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Forget about the cameras. Like Yoongi puts you in that position. Like I feel like anybody could come on the show and just feel like themselves. So, you know
I
what I mean? And
know.
he really puts it in the
He's so good at
atmosphere like
that.
that, and I love that so much. You know what I mean? But also he's so used to be on cameras. I mean, so is 17. They do a lot of stuff too. But I'm saying like. I guess that's maybe like the type of vibe where you forget sometimes that the camera's even on you at this point. You're like just hanging out, having a conversation. But yeah, I love how Yoongi does that, man. He's so respectable.
아니라 뭐 어떤 사람을 만나도 다 존대를 해가지고
얼음을 이 정도 타
편하신데 편하게 드세요. 편하게.
네.
안 돌려주세요.
He's still turned anyway.
아니 선배님이랑 진짜 사실 이렇게 대화할 기회가 없으니까 그래서
그냥 말 걸면 되는데.
이게 말을 못 걸겠어요.
세븐틴 멤버 중에 명호?
명호도.
사석에서
어,
그래도
네,
몇번
예.
봤고. 그냥 활동 시기가 되게 많이 겹쳤잖아요, 저희.
맞아요. 예전에 이게
Was he
방송감
the one
항상
with the-
있었던 걸로 기억을 하나.
Yeah, the limbo.
Yeah.
이게 참
예.
친해지기가 어렵잖아요, 사실.
네.
방송국에서.
네, 맞아요. 은근히 어려운 것 같아요.
He's fun, young
태양
game theaters.
선배님 얼마 전에 나왔었는데 심지어 저희는 연차도 많이 차이 나요. 그러니까 되게 무서웠던 거야 그냥. 태양 선배님 또 왜 무서워하지? 라는 말을 하셨다.
저희도 지금 약간 그래요. 저도
왜요?
사실 저도 선배님들한테 다가가기가 좀 어렵다고 해야 되나?
우리가 막 어려운 그런
어려우세요?
얘기는 아니지 않나? 2년밖에 차이 안 나지 않아요?
맞아요. 그렇긴 한데 그래도
Okay.
뭔가 다가가기가
오늘부터 친해지면 되죠.
저도 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
투어를 얼마 전에 갔다 오셨죠, 그죠?
네.
그때 일본, 미국도 갔다 오셨나요?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I missed 17, dude. I told you that they were here, and I really wanted to go, but I couldn't go, and I was so upset because 17 was like right in our backyard. They were like in Jersey,
Yeah.
and I really was so upset that I didn't get to see them because I'm a big carrot, so like it just made me so upset that I didn't be able to get to see them. And
Yeah.
like I don't know whenever, because you never know.
I know. Well,
when,
in your
when a concert
mind,
comes
you're
and goes, you
saying
never know whenever.
anytime like a group that you like?
Yeah, I miss
and
everybody. I
follows? Do you
miss
wanna
TXT,
go?
but TXT is coming back in New York, the UBS. I think it's going to be the UBS, I think, and I can't wait to see them too. But like, it just sucks because I hate it. Like, you know what I mean? When you're in that position, you can't go, and you're like,
덕분에
damn.
미국 활동이
아유,
많이 수월해지.
아유 그게 왜 우리 덕분이에요? 세븐틴이 잘했어.
Oh, he said, "How's that
이
thanks to
인프라를 진짜 만들어
us?"
주셨구나. 왜냐면 사실 저희도 미국 방송도 사실 덕분에 정말 나갈 수 있게 된 것도 있고.
아닙니다. 사실 다들 각자 잘해서 그런 거지. 뭐 저희가 이렇게 뭘 이렇게 했다고는 생각 안 해요.
That's so
아니에요.
sweet.
이건 생각하셔야 돼요. 진짜 만들어 주셨기 때문에 사실 K-pop
He's like,
시장도
"No,
I wanna say-
you need to know."
I want to say something real quick. So,
That was so sweet.
so like, I love this. Like, he's being so respectable. But I do want to say something. But like, when Pledis went and when Hype grabbed him, I thought it was a great. I was so happy for 17 just because of that. And then after it, you did see them. They were on like late night show tonight. They finally got the recognition that they deserved and stuff like that. So like, what he's saying is that it's actually true. It's really true, and it's actually really amazing.
And Yoongi's being so humble
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
and it makes you even want to tear up because I love because 17 really deserves the recognition and like they got it, you know, finally because they were such a good group and finally be able to get on these like American United States in the over here in the States like got to go on these Tonight shows and everything else like that. I was like
Yeah.
finally, bro, because like please it just wasn't it, bro. They didn't do too much. Like they're a great company, I guess, but like Hype was better, you know what I mean? And they really
Yeah.
brought them in. I love that so much from them.
I love that he's like, it's your own work, and he's like, no, you need to know you did. You
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
That's so sweet that he repeated it.
Hell yeah, because he knows the hard work that he put into.
Everyone is.
개개인의 능력으로 간 거라고 생각을 해요. 그러니까 이제 세븐틴은 세븐틴 능력으로 간 거고 저희들의 뭐 영향으로 뭘 갔다 이렇게 생각은 안 하고 있어요. 저희들도 뭐 열 수는 있었겠지. 근데 그 뒤는 사실 뭘 우리가 하거나 이랬던 건
I love this
아니니까
conversation.
눈만 연 수준인 거고.
그게 그 눈 연계 그 수준이 너무 이상해요.
아닙니다. 진짜 그렇게 말씀해 주시니까 너무 고맙네요.
Yoongi.
아마 다 그렇게 생각하고 있을 거예요, 진짜.
너무 감사하죠. 감동이긴 하다. 그렇게 말씀을 해주시니까.
근데 정말로 진짜 다 그렇게 생각하고 있을 거예요, 진짜. 스케줄이 이렇게 여러 가지가 많고 이제 하면서 와 선배님들이 얼마나 힘들었을까 이 생각 좀 했거든요. 그러니까 뭐 와 이 와중에 그 시상식을 그렇게 준비했었고 막 그랬구나. 오늘 이때 막 준비했었구나 막 이러면서 막 진짜 장난 아니셨겠다 이러면서.
이걸 알아주는 친구들이. 근데 진짜 저는 어쨌든 이
Understanding the whole
세븐틴이라는
thing.
이 친구들이 얼마나 잘하는지를 저희는 항상 매년 봤으니까 이 데뷔 때부터 쭉 본 거잖아요. 와 정말 저렇게 잘하는 친구들이 나오는구나라고 정말 감탄하면서 멤버들끼리 봤던 그런 팀이었거든요. 그리고 제가 방 PD님 밑에서 이렇게 일을 배워왔지만 사실 한성수 대표님, 방시혁 PD님 그 연습을 시키는 스타일을 너무나도 잘 알고 있어요. 그런 것들을 보면서 저 친구들 정말 고생을 많이 해서 저렇게 무대를 할 수 있는 거구나. 그리고 저희가 연습생 때 그것도 봤었었는데 플레디스에서 그 연습생들 모아놓고 무슨 CCTV처럼 해가지고
맞아요.
생중계하지 않았어요? 와 그거 보면 진짜 와 진짜 저렇게까지 한다고? 진짜? 뭐 이런 것도 봤었었거든요.
that?
다행히
I
이렇게 하다가 어쨌든 같은 회사에 와가지고
네.
저는 너무 좋은 것 같아요.
저도요, 진짜.
좀 더 먹어야지 좀 편해질 것 같으니까 우리 좀 먹으면서 이번에 또 나오게 된 계기가 부석순.
They
Oh my
were
God,
next to
bro.
each other.
Yeah, I
이번에 또
So
나오게 된
back there.
bro. And yo, oh my god, I have a carrot bong. The carrot, they're so beautiful, bro. They're so beautiful. I love them.
계기가 부석순. 2018년에 첫 활동한 이후 5년 만에 컴백인데 저희
Latest
무대
release
아
a song
진짜요?
음악 방송 나오는 거.
with
그때 와서
Yuji.
정말 되게 재밌는
Oh,
뮤지션
yeah,
you
told me the other day.
매 무대마다 이렇게 너무 다르게 구성하잖아요.
맞아, 애드립하고
네,
막.
애드립하고. 그래서
Oh, there's the guy.
He like it, man.
정말 이게 플레디스의 그 있잖아요.
오렌지 캐러멜
순서
맞아.
있잖아요.
네.
그래서 나와서 되게 재밌다라고 생각했었는데 오랜만에 컴백했는데 컴백한 소감 좀 말씀해 주시면.
사실 앨범이 나올지는 몰랐어요. 근데 회사에서도 나오는 게 어떻겠니 이제 의견을 주셔서 멤버들 모두 너무 좋다고. 근데 이제 타이틀곡 이름이 화이팅 해야지예요.
네.
말 그대로
Such a good song.
유머 있게
네.
재밌게 그냥
네.
활동하고 싶은 마음도 있고 그냥 화이팅 해야지라는 그냥 그런 의미만 딱 담겨 있는.
이번에 이영지 씨가 피처링을 했네요.
네네네.
그 프로그램으로 인해서 이렇게 이어진 건가요? 그럼?
Yeah, the
제가 나가기
Jimmy
전에
I was so shocked
승관이랑
when I saw that
먼저
in there. I was like,
친해져서
아.
아마 둘이 좀 얘기를 하고 좀 이렇게 회사랑도 연락하고
I think he was on the show
수록곡인
too.
거예요? 아니면
그게 타이틀.
타이틀이에요?
네.
그럼
네,
방송은 어떻게 해요?
방송을 한 주 하는데 은지 씨가 스케줄 맞춰 주셔가지고
그분도 진짜
네, 너무 바쁘실 때
의리가 참 좋다.
너무 성격도 좋고
그러니까요.
Yeah.
Yes.
아 잠깐만 이쯤 되면 한번
Great rapper,
들어보죠.
too.
나도 궁금하다.
Oh,
진짜.
we're
노래야?
gonna get to hear it. You already know it, right? You listen.
Yeah. They got such great messages too, 17. Like really, really like uplifting messages.
이런 거 진짜 잘하는 것 같아요. 왜 이렇게 잘하는 사람이 계속 나오는 거야, 진짜. 이렇게 무대하는 게 이렇게 그려진다, 이렇게. 어떻게 하는지.
Okay, too.
딱 이게 트레이드 마크라고 생각이 들어요.
아.
이 세븐틴과 이 부석순의 이런 업비트 이런 장르는 사실 독보적으로 잘하지 않나 한국에서
아.
라는 생각이 들어서. 근데 이번 준비가랑 또 곡 제목처럼 파이팅이 넘쳤었나요 혹시?
저희도 오랜만에 나와서 그냥 다 같이 좀 열심히 준비했던 것 같아요. 막 가사 작업도 그 3명 다 참여하고.
근데 진짜 자체 제작돌이잖아요.
아
이번 곡도
Yeah,
그럼
Woozy.
우지 씨가 프로듀싱한 거예요.
우지랑
let me pause. Let me have my moment right here with Woozy. I love Woozy, bro. Woozy is a genius. I love Woozy. If you ever look at 17, you know, if you're a carrot, you already know. But Woozy he's that one, bro. He's like,
hear a lot
we got
about him
some
from
geniuses in K-pop, and he's definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? He's, oh man, I love my Woozy, bro. I named my carrot bong Woozart. So I mean, like, I love Woozy. He's just like a really, even if you look at all the songs, he literally has like his hand on everything. Like even if you go to credits and check credits of 17 songs, you'll see his name. Like he's everywhere. You know what I mean? And I love it so much. And I love that like when they go from Pleatus to Hype, they still gave like let him have his creativity. It was like, you know what I mean? That's the greatest thing because like, you know, sometimes you worry about companies when they get like kind of bought. You're like, oh no, their creativity is going to go out the window. It didn't. It like excelled. Like, you know what I mean? They really like let him open up even more and being able to keep his hand in everything. And I love that so much. And that's why 17 is so great as they are still. You know what I mean? Like because like they still are the same. You know, nothing changed. And I
Yeah,
love that.
that's
They're just getting
important.
better and better. You know? And
Yeah.
yeah, oh my God, Woozy's my God.
은주 형이 먼저
God damn it!
작업하고 그 다음에 이제 저랑 그 팀 리더 쿱스 형이라고 그 형이랑 이렇게 한 4-5명이서 작곡은 그렇게 했던 것 같은데 세븐틴 노래로 써놨다가 이건 부석순인데 하고 놔둬놨던 거거든요.
별명이 권스포?
아, 네.
스포를 많이 하시나 봐요. 김남준 같은 캐릭터구나.
아무리 배고파도 저희는 풀 뜨지 않겠습니다.
That's funny.
그거는 이제 어떠한 심정을 하는 거예요? 예를 들면
그때는 솔직히 좀 관심을 많이 받고 싶었던 것 같아요.
그거 그런 애도 있어 진짜.
관심이 좀 필요한 친구들은 그렇더라고요.
진짜 약간 좀 그런 친구였어요.
네,
근데
진짜 그
왜냐하면 우리가 준비하는 기간들은 한 3개월, 4개월 전이잖아요.
맞아요.
그러면 이미 우리는 들을 대로 들었어. 이제.
맞아 연습도 너무 많이 하고.
수만 번 들었던 거야
네.
이제 이거는. 근데 그래서 막 자연스럽게 그냥 그런 것들이 나오는 친구들이 있더라고요.
네.
So we were just talking
이번에는
about this on
스포를 전혀 안
Jimin's.
했어요.
We
파이팅
were.
해야지 뭐 이런 소리 안 했어요? 했을 것 같은데?
했습니다. 그러다가 SNS에다가 그막 댓글
파이팅 해야지 이러면서. 그러니까 스포
That's funny.
했네.
맞아요.
스포 왔네. 오늘 같은
Really are
경우는
spoiled.
부석순을 홍보하러 나왔지만 호시라는 사람을
네.
좀 홍보해보는 그런 시간이 됐으면 좋겠는데 V 라이브 같은 데서는 할 수 없는 이야기, 사실 가족들한테도 이야기 못하는 이야기들, 막 그런 것들을 오늘 좀 풀어봅시다.
아 네.
네, 올리 호시 타임입니다. 호시.
아
왜 근데 호시예요?
저희 이사님이 지어주셨는데 호시라는 어감이 너무 좋았대요. 근데 그러면서 그냥 거기에 뜻을 좀 이렇게
Ah, so
넣다
like
보니까 뜻은 그냥 호랑이의
Yeah.
시선인데
아 그래서
Tigers.
호시.
네. 일본어는 별이고.
되게 좋다. 사람들이 슈가 무슨 뜻이에요? 그러면 뜻 없어요. 기억도 안 나요 이제 이러는데 캐스팅 받았을 때 회사 관계에 저 아이스크림을 줬다고 들었다고요?
아 그게
He's got the
그게
insight.
원래
아이스크림
He
하나
does have the
때문에
insight.
들어온 거예요?
아니 사실 사촌 누나가 그 대학교 때 수업 같이 들었던 분이 캐스팅 매니저여서 그때 오디션 한번 봤다가 이제 연락이 없었는데 그러고 댄스대회 나갔는데 그 똑같은 분이 또 거기 오셔가지고 아이스크림 사주면서 또 한번 와라 이렇게 해가지고 갔는데
몇 살이었어요?
그때가 중학교 3학년 때 회사 처음 들어갔을 때.
중3이 가수를 하겠다고 그렇게 회사를 찾아가는 것도 나는 정말 대단하다고 생각이 들어요.
아,
지금 생각해보면 굉장히 어린 나이.
네.
그 과정이 사실 쉽지가 않잖아요.
네.
나는 이렇게 연습생들 보면 약간 마음이 좀 아파.
아, 그죠.
어릴 적 생각이 나가.
네,
다 잘 되기는 바라겠지만 모두가 잘 될 수 없는 거는 또
네.
현실이잖아요.
맞아요.
아 근데 진짜 잘했나 보다. 캐스팅 이거 명함도 받고. 옛날 이야기 좀 해봅시다. 라떼는 하기 싫었는데 좀 해야지 공감대가 좀
맞아요.
돼가지고.
너무 좋아요, 형.
그러면 이제 숙소 생활을 시작했을 거 아니야.
네.
숙소에 한 방에 몇 명 살았습니까?
처음 들어왔을 땐 뉴이스트 형들이랑 같이 살았었어요. 그래서 한 8명?
You know-
이런 식으로.
You know some newest members from Game Caterers.
Yeah, they were the ones
So
all in
basically,
black.
like like there's like these groups that come like first generation, kind of come before, like in the companies and stuff. I guess newest 17. I talked about this before. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying like girls' generation. There's like Red Velvet and JYP, you know, or SM. So it's just like they're kind of. They just go like that, like, cause that's kind of cool for a new S and then 17.
Yeah.
But yeah, you at least know like 2 members now on Game Caterers that you're watching them, and they're really
이제
awesome.
있다가 형들
Yeah,
네,
really
really
good.
가고 이제 연습생 쭉쭉 들어오면서 한 기본 10명 이상씩. 네.
한 방에
네네네.
2층 침대 한 3개씩 있고
맞아요, 맞아요.
욕 깔고 자고.
맞아요.
똑같네.
그리고 거실에 이렇게.
He's like, eh.
그렇지. 저희 11명까지 잡았습니다. 한 방.
아,
한 방에
한 방에 10명 이상은
와우.
뭐 있었던 것 같아요.
몇 명이 데뷔할지 모르니까.
맞아요.
그런 경험 있지 않아요? 옷을 한번 입고 빨래통에 돌렸는데 찾지 못한 경험 있지 않나요?
맞아요.
그러니까.
진짜 양말이랑 또 속옷
He's like,
제일
yeah.
힘들고.
그러니까 뭐 그때부터는 속옷은 사실 이제 공유.
아, 맞아. 공용이에요. 맞아. 진짜 이거 이해 못 하시는 분들인데 이거 살아보면 진짜 완전 공용이 되고.
그만큼 그때 당시는 너무 열악했다고 생각을 해요.
네.
지금이야 블랙리스고 지금이야 하이브지.
맞아요.
사실 저희 데뷔할 때까지만 해도 직원 10명? 12명?
맞아요. 진짜 적으셨어요.
정말 플레디스도 마찬가지예요.
네네네네. 네.
20명도 안 되는. 그래서 출발하는 거예요.
맞아요.
Getting lost.
아니 난 처음 봤을 때 난 세븐틴 잘 될 줄 알았어요. 그러니까
진짜요?
무대 하는 거 보면 다른 애들 있잖아요.
네.
그리고 눈이 아직까지 살아있다 이런 친구도 있잖아요. 저는 세븐틴은 그랬어요. 너무 잘하잖아요, 세븐틴. 감사합니다. 몸이 부서져라 하는 게 보이잖아요. 나는 그게 되게 중요하다고 생각해요.
아,
잘하는 것도 물론 중요하지. 타고난 천재를 또 되게 멋있게 찍는데 정말 같이 연습하면서 그게 무대로 딱 표현되는 것들 있죠. 눈이 막 돌아있어, 무대 보면. 그런 사람들이 나는 너무 멋있더라고. 저희도 마찬가지였겠죠.
맞아요. 그러셨어요.
그러면서 막
In the eyes.
그랬겠지.
The eye
내가
contact.
팬이라면 그런 욕심 있는 가수들한테 더 많은 시간을 할애할 것 같아요. 그래서 나 너무 멋있더라고.
아,
무대들 보면서.
저도 사실 블랙스완이랑
네.
온이랑
네.
버터랑 다이너마이트랑
네.
나오는 노래마다 진짜 다 기절했던 것 같아요. 와, 어떻게 완전 잘 되셨잖아요.
네.
근데 어떻게 여기서 새로운 걸 또 가져가지? 약간 이러면서 진짜 계속 저는 완전 무대마다 다 찾아봤어요. 미국에서 시상식했던 것도 다 찾아보고 저 심지어 온 온라인 콘서트 저 봤거든요.
왜 이렇게 다 찾아봐요?
저는 이제 너무 궁금했어요. 이게
I wanna know.
어떤 식으로 공연을 연출했을지 너무 궁금하고
음.
최고잖아요. 그러니까 그거를 저는 안 찾아보는 게 오히려 이상하다 생각하거든요.
He's so humble. He's like,
진짜 찾아보는.
근데 아이러니하게도 그 블랙스완과 온 때문에 제가 어깨 수술했어요.
심지어 원래 어깨가 또 안 좋으셨죠?
안 좋은데 블랙스완 2 안무가 있거든요.
All around.
하고 나면 팔을 막 못 쓰겠는 거예요.
저도 어깨 탈골이 있어서 뭔지 알거든요.
있어요?
네.
수술했어요?
아니요, 저.
근데 하고 나면 좀 더 괜찮아지고
아.
투어 다니면서 알잖아요. 테이핑 아무리 하고
맞아요.
아무리 뭘 대고 있어도 끝나고 아이싱을 해도 안 좋은 건 안 좋은 거예요.
맞아.
전 그냥 도시마다 주사를 맞았어요.
아,
계속 맞는 거예요. 중간에 뭐 이것저것 콘서트랑 뭐 하면서 어깨가 그냥 완전히 그냥 나가버리게 된.
네, 그거 아세요? 요즘에 그러니까 시상식 무대 가면은 선배님들이 사실 그 댄서들 많이 세워서 그 그림 엄청 화려하게 만들고 이런 거에 거의 시초였잖아요.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
One of my
요즘에
faves.
Hell
그렇게.
yeah.
그렇다고 하더라고. 나 이번 시상식 다 봤어요.
저도 완전 다 보고 심지어 몇 개 나갔는데 저희도 안 그럴 수가 없겠더라고요. 저희도 댄서분들 많이 데리고 가고.
That looks awesome.
Sync, yeah. They, dude.
기대치가 너무 높으니까 K-팝에
That's a
대한
lot in that room.
저희가
That's
K-팝에
crazy.
너무 안 좋은 일들 많이 했어요. 왜냐하면 유튜브 뭐 방탄밤 같은 거 있을 거 아니에요.
저희도 맞아요.
그거 합니다. 저희가 먼저 했습니다.
맞아.
오늘의 방탄 해가지고 이제 뭐 스케줄 끝나면 또 단체 사진 올려야 되고.
맞아.
죄송합니다.
근데 그래도 진짜 지금 데뷔한 팀들이랑 저희까지도 영향을 정말 많이 받고 있어요. 진짜로.
미안한 마음뿐이에요.
I love it.
근데 진짜 시상식 무대 보면은 좀 미안해야 되긴 해요, 형.
죄송합니다. 열심히
모든 팀들이 이제 다 이렇게 해먹고
열심히 뭐라도 했던 거라고 생각해요. 그러니까
아.
그때는 이제 뭐라도 해야 된다.
저 사실 너무 긴장하고 왔거든요.
왜요?
You know what's cool too? Like, you know how real like Hoshi is? It's because like, you know what I mean? He like is just letting it all on the table.
He
like,
really
you know what I mean?
is.
Like just letting you all know, like, and we all know what he's saying is true. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like, it's just really, really special for him to be like kind of like, you know, praising Suga over here and him being like, you know, like
I really
very
feel like
humble,
it's a lot of
"Ah."
stuff that you as ARMY would like to say to him, and he's there and he's like, I got this opportunity, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet because even the pause that you have, look at Yoongi's face.
I know.
It's so cute.
Like Hoshi's so awesome, bro. It like just to say like you raised the bar so high, like
Yeah.
like it is true. Like come on, bro. But I love it. man.
누구보다도 후배들이 오면 상담을 많이 해주는 편이에요. 이런 이야기도 가감없이 하거든요.
근데 진짜 너무 좋아요.
근데 호시 씨 하면 안무로 유명하잖아요. 여기 이제 방탄에 제이홉이 있다면 여기는 이제 호시가 있다.
제이홉 선배님.
그런 이야기 많이 들었거든요.
Look at this man. Get ready for that docu.
춤추다가
That was just
틀리면
that solo song.
저는
That look
봐요 이렇게.
I think,
얘가 나랑 눈이 마주치면 너무 작아져 그냥. 미안하다. 야 미안하다.
oh my
생각할게.
god.
멤버들 눈치 안 봐요?
멤버들이 조금 좀 보긴 해요.
에스쿱스 씨가 호시 씨를 들어한다는 이야기가 있다는데요.
쿱스 형도 진짜 D8이 오히려 D8이 춤을 잘 추는데
Yes.
본인이 해야 때
Very,
이제
like,
그
flexible.
리버가
Yeah.
맞아요.
이렇게 자유롭게 춤.
근데 이제
Yeah,
13명이고
you don't even
동성이 다
know half the
정해있고
hate, bro. Like he's so
안무가
good.
좀
I tried telling you about game caterers. I tried telling you about this man.
틀리면은
그치.
눈치 보더라고요. 제가 명한테도 많이 얘기하기도 하고
잘-
워낙 제가 너무 아끼는 동생이고
이게 프리스타일을 잘하는 친구니까.
맞아요.
우리도 7명이서
He has
동물
the cutest
맞추면
laugh.
힘들거든요.
맞아요.
그럼 내가 이렇게 비껴가면서 이렇게 들어가야 되는데 갑자기 누가 밀고 막 들어가요. 그런 가정들 있잖아요.
맞아요.
근데 사실 내가 틀렸어. 근데 그런 것도 있는데 13명이면 다르잖아요. 그냥 2배인데.
네.
2배인데 이거를 어떻게
Yeah.
사실 저희도
Insane, dude.
선배님들처럼 진짜 최고가 되고 싶어요. 근데
이미 최고인데.
아니요. 진짜 최고라고 생각 전혀 안 하고 있고 최고가 못 되더라도 최선을 다해보고 싶어요. 이게 연습이 진행되려면은 일단 완성도가 있어야 되는데 할 때 제대로 하면은 금방 끝나잖아요. 그래서 이제 그런 마음으로 좀 최선을 다했던 것 같아요. 되게 최선을 다하고.
저희도 그런 과정이 있었고 지금도 그러거든요. 이제 왜냐면 스케줄이 이제 각자 스케줄로 나눠지니까. 근데 결국에는 좋은 무대를 하겠다는 마음은 똑같아가지고
네.
될 것 같은데.
That footwork.
근데 연습생 되기 전까지 전문적으로 춤을 배운 적이 없다고.
네, 그냥 그 K-팝 업무 따라하고.
천재였네.
아니요. 진짜 그런 게 아니고 저 사실 아직도 왜
He's calling him a
캐스팅했는지를
genius.
모르겠어요. 그때 당시.
나라도 먼저 뽑은
They're
것 같아요.
doing it back and forth to each
이런
other.
I would have
내가
recruited
만약에
you
제작을
first, he
하라고
said.
호이 씨 같은 캐릭터가 주축이 돼야 된다고 나는 봐요. 그 스포츠 선수랑 되게 비슷하게 비유를 많이 하거든요. 농구로 따져봤을 때 전원 공격수면 절대 못 이겨요.
와우.
전원 수비수도 절대 못 이겨. 이게 조화가 맞아야
I
되는
like how he
건데.
says
근데
that.
선배님은 이런 프로듀싱을 하고 계시잖아요.
네.
아이돌 팀에 대한 제작에 대한 꿈이 혹시 있으신지.
그 이야기를
갑자기 그게 궁금했어요.
That's a
이야기를
crazy
몇 번
question.
나눠봤는데 주변 형들이랑 남의 인생을 내가 어떻게 해야 되는 건가. 호시 씨가 처음 왔을 때처럼 내가 처음 왔을 때처럼 20대 어린 친구들을 가지고
인생을
좀 뭔가 너무 마음적으로 힘들 것 같다는 생각이. 우리 대표님들이 상처를 안 받지 않아요. 대표님들도 이렇게 멤버들이 하는 이야기 한마디 한마디 본인들한테 상처 되는 순간들이 많은데 직책 때문에 말을 못하는 것뿐이야.
아 그렇구나.
근데 예를 들면 내가 이제 음악을 만들고 이런 제작을 했는데 사람들이 음악 별론 것 같은데
아
새로운 곡 하면 안 될까요? 했을 때 상처를 안 받는 것도 이상하잖아요. 되게.
그쵸. 안 받을 수가.
아무리 어른이라도
네.
그거는 상처인 거죠.
네. 아무래도 또 그렇겠다 진짜.
하는 건 없습니다. 아 너무 재밌네.
네 저도 너무 재밌어요. 저는 이렇게
They're enjoying
작곡을
this
잘하시는 분들 너무
conversation.
부러워요.
작곡이요?
네.
told you they'd
뭐
have
트랙이나
live, like,
곡을 이렇게 만들 수
comedy,
있으니까
obviously.
저는 사실 작곡에 참여한다고 하지만 사실 누가 없으면 아예 안 되거든요.
아
그래서
아니에요.
그게 참
아니에요.
너무 부럽고.
우리는 직업 자체가 음악을 만들고 음악을 하는 사람들이잖아요.
네.
나는 금방 늘 거라고 생각해요. 왜냐면 이게 안무를 만드는 거랑 크게 다르지가 않아서.
저는 사실 형 보면서 너무 대단했던 게 가수로서 아이돌로서 스케줄 하기도 너무 바쁜데 이 곡 작업을 하고 계시는 것 자체가 진짜 너무 대단했어요.
아니 왜냐면 저는 스타트 자체가 가수나 연예인을 되려고 했던 게 아니라 작곡가로 시작했기 때문에 항상 장비를 챙겨 당겨요. 이렇게.
그러니까 이게 그래서 저는 너무 대단했어요. 사실 저는 공연만 하기도 너무 바쁘다 생각하는데 이것까지 해버리시니까.
We've seen this, like we've
Yeah,
seen this. We
on
see
in
Yugi
the
do this.
Soop
This is
and,
like,
like,
and it's
yeah.
still relevant to today. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so when he's talking about before back in the day, like he still does it today. In the Soup, he brings his little
Yeah.
thing, has a little camper, he makes his own music, and makes the theme song for In the Soup. Like we all know, Yoongi is a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? And in genius, like you could be a genius, you can be very smart, but like with music and stuff like that, it's not like you're like just you. Some people are born with natural talent, like singing and stuff like that. But like when producing, like Yoongi does, that takes a lot of hard work to get to the point that you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't just come out the womb like producing beats and making music. You know what I'm saying? Some people come out the womb singing crazy. You
And
know
he's
what I mean?
letting you know too, like I didn't go to be a celebrity or to be this. I did the writing, that these things
Songwriting
that were
first.
more important to him, that I love that it just kind of came about. It wasn't like that was the bigger picture.
The songwriting was
And
first.
I love that Hoshi's pointing out that he saw continuously, said it more than once in here, that even when they're on tour going and doing something, they're still always so busy.
Yeah.
And he's saying like he sees that, and I love that he's pointing that out to Yoongi, showing like we know that you're working on top of work, and that like where do you find the time? So I love that Hoshi's pointing that out.
Yeah, because also
We know that. You know,
Also, it's like the it's like the saying, "Real recognizes real." This is exactly that in this conversation because
Yeah.
like he like Hoshi's a genius in his own self with dancing and singing and stuff like that. But you got Yoongi over here, which is like, you know what I mean, he looks up to him, and it's so cool that like you have somebody in front of you that you looked up to, and like you're the reason why I keep thriving. BTS is you're the reason why I keep thriving to be the best. So thank you for raising that bar. So I keep trying to go up there, like you know what I'm saying, which is like, amazing. It's like a really really nice gesture of saying like you guys just set the bar so high. It's amazing. Thank you. So now we can keep climbing as high as we can go. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. It's like some people may say like raising a bar, oh that sucks. You raise the bar so high, but it's actually good with like certain artists like Hoshi and 17, where it's like
'Cause it
no,
makes
I
people
appreciate
reach
that because now I'm
higher.
gonna keep going.
rather than just
Yeah.
be like
I'm not
okay
comfortable
with
wherever
what
I'm
it
at. I
is.
want to keep going, and
Yeah.
that's something that sometimes you need in everything, in like every day in life. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to keep thriving and be your best.
Yeah. And what's nice about like this conversation and like other conversations now that they're getting to see BTS is like BTS didn't have these moments that these other groups have by being together. You know, it's so cool to be able to see this. Like you could have these conversations and be able to know what each other have been through. Like, you know, with the room situation when you pounded the fist,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how many were in the room.
I love it, man.
그럼 그런 생각
Close.
들거든요. BTS 방탄소년단이 정말 물리적으로 그게 안 되는 상황들이 있을 거고 당연히.
네.
그러면 이제 나의 영역도 좀 구출을 해야 된다 라는 생각에 했던 것들도 있고, 근데 사실은 원래는 재밌어서 그냥 한 게 대부분이에요. 이게 작업하면 재밌을 것 같은데, 이거 하면 재밌을 것 같은데 이런 거.
저도 요즘 약간 좀 고민인 게 사실 이 멤버가 너무 많잖아요. 13명이고 완전체로 할 수 있는 기간이 사실 좀 정해져 있으니까 이게 좀 이렇게 원래는 어릴 때는 이게 그 잘 못 와닿거든요. 근데 이게 좀 이렇게 시간이 지나니까 너무 슬픈 거예요. 그 순간.
그렇지.
저 특히 약간 좀 이 13명이서 이제 처음부터 함께 왔고 이제 거의 이제
없으면 안 되지.
네 저희도 이제
Oh, Yumi's getting emotional, bro.
좀 이렇게 따로따로 이제 가다 보면은 인원이 많으니까 좀 다시 13명으로 모이기까지가 좀 시간이 오래 걸릴 것 같기도 하고 그때 나는 또 뭘 하고 있어야 될까 좀 이런 고민도 많이 하게 되고 요즘 좀 그런 것 같아. 그래서 13명이서 할 수 있을 때
I love this conversation because it's like a big brother moment where it's like, what do I do, big brother?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do in a situation? Like, you know what I mean? This is almost like cry, bro. This is an emotional moment.
지금 네, 좀 이렇게 더 열심히 하고 싶고
우리도 그랬어요. 근데 어디서부터 이야기를 할지 모르겠는데
Yeah, he's like
지금
here.
이 세븐틴이 생각하고
know
있는 그
he was, like,
고민들을
emotional.
그 누구보다 우리가 잘 알아요.
그래서 제가 꼭 뵙고 싶었어요. 진짜 왜냐면은 너무 그 형들이 지냈던 거를 밟아온 바로 다음 세대가 저희거든요.
근데 그런 고민들의 뭐 정답까지는 모르겠어요. 근데 사실 우리도 이제 막 시작을 한 거라서. 근데 그런 불안함을 그 누구보다 잘 아는 사람으로서 제가 근데 지금 데뷔 9년 차잖아요.
어느새 네.
네.
시간이 진짜 엄청 빨리 흐르는 것 같아요.
진짜 너무 빠르다.
저는 사실 진짜 옛날에 너무 아까웠지.
괜찮아.
이게 어떻게 깨지?
너나 돼요. 근데 진짜
Oh, this is so sweet. Right?
근데 이런 얘기를 할 수 있는 것 자체가 좀 너무 저 너무 형한테 지금 이 자리가
that was sweet.
좀 너무 감사해요. 진짜로. 저도 성격이 좀 내성적이어가지고 사실 이 슈치타 얘기를 들었을 때 이번에 용기를 내야겠다. 좀 이 생각 좀 갖고 좀 찾아온 거긴 하고.
너무 나는 후배들이 이야기를 좀 해줬으면 좋겠어. 난 진짜 해줄 이야기 너무 많거든요. 근데 호이 씨가 제가 듣기로는 쉬는 게 불안하다고.
이게 약간 좀 아까 말했듯이 완전체로 할 수 있는 기간이 정해져 있다 보니까 그래서 좀 그 마음이 좀 생기는 것 같아요. 좀 내가 지금 쉬면은 여기 뭔가 천장이 이렇게 있는데 점점 물이 차는 느낌이어서 이때 내가 지금 쉬면 안 될 것 같다는 생각이 드는데도
내가 딱 그랬거든요.
진짜
우리가 한 반년 전까지만 미친 듯이 막 레슨이랑 다 잡는.
Yeah, he was saying.
하루를 막
Yeah, the whole
10시간씩
schedule.
레슨을 잡아버리고.
Is that on
그게
FESTA
어떤
he
마음인지
was saying
잘
that?
알아요, 진짜. 왜냐면 이게 근데 저는 그때 이제 선배들 만나면서 이런 이야기를 똑같이 했거든요. 호이 씨랑 똑같이. 근데 왜 너네가 그렇게 다시 모였을 때 그전과 다를 거라고 생각을 하냐는 말을 하더라고요. 그러니까 저는 가수는 추억을 파는 직업이라고 생각이 들어요. 음악이나 무대도 물론 하지만
진짜 추억 여행을 떠날 수 있는 잠깐이지만 타임머신을 따고 떠날 수 있는 게 음악밖에 없잖아. 그러니까 오래오래.
물론 핫함은 없겠죠. 매번 어떤 것들이 화제가 될 수는 없다고 생각해요. 다만 내가 다시 우리 돌아왔습니다 했을 때 그 향기에 취해가지고 다시 오게 돼 있어요. 예전처럼은 당연히 못하겠지. 그래가지고 그런 걸로는 너무 많이 불안해하지 않았으면 좋겠고 예전부터 그걸 너무 많이 불안해했던 사람이라. 캐럿과 세븐틴 아미와 방탄 같은 어떠한 사람을 무조건적으로 좋아한다라는 감정이 제일 어려운 감정이거든요.
맞아요. 그리고 진짜 그 감정이 너무 소중한 것 같아요.
그래서 우리는 사실 우리를 좋아해주는 분들을 위해서라도 우리가 잘해야 되는 거예요. 빠르게 완전체 모습을 보여줄 필요도 있고 소위 말하는 덕질이라는 걸 하기 위해서는 재미가 있어야 되는데 이 사람들이 즐겁고 재미나게 그런 것들을 해줄 의무가 있는 건 거죠. 그게 어떤 형태로든 우리들의 사명감은 그런 거라고 생각해요. 이제는 뭐가 더 잘 되고 뭐 더 좋은 성적을 내고는 이제는 사실 그거를 이제 팬분들이 만들어주려고 엄청 열심히 노력을 하잖아요. 그럼 거기에서 너무 감사함을 느끼고 거기서 좀 잘 만들어가는 게 맞는 거지. 그리고 멤버들이랑 이야기를 좀 많이 하지 않아요?
네.
지금 상황에는 더 많이 해야 될 텐데.
맞아요.
우리도 우리 멤버들끼리 그 이야기 했어요. 함께 있을 때가 제일 멋있다고.
맞아요.
팀이니까 팬분들이 좋아하는 거.
맞아요. 팀이 존재하고
저는 팀에 도움이 돼야 된다.
Yeah.
무조건 팀이 먼저고 멤버들이 우선시 돼야 되고.
다들 팀을 위하고 있을 거예요.
네.
우리도 마찬가지로. 좋은 타이밍에 잘 이야기하고 있다 생각해요. 그리고 결국에는 본인이 생각하는 것처럼 갈 거예요. 근데 세븐틴이 그게
너무 조화로운 팀이니까.
Is that like the chant? You gotta remember all their teammates or chant in between
Actually,
songs.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The 17,
I
like
knew how hard it was learning.
I
the
like
seven.
learned their names like so quick. It was
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but like
Yeah.
I feel like 17 was the easiest group for me than other names and stuff like that. But it was just so weird. But like then like some other groups like I wouldn't be able to like I'd be like having trouble like, oh, I can't remember your name. You know what I'm saying? I think like for some reason real weird reason twice it was so hard for me to get all their names. I don't know why, but it was. I mean, I think I told you too. I was like I can't remember their damn names. It makes me so upset.
Yeah.
But no. But yeah, 17 bro. Like there's a lot of members. It's really really cool.
Man.
I just love their little units that they have all the
와
time.
지금 내가 느끼는 건데 약간 이렇게 말하는데 다시 말하려니까 생각이 안 나.
내일 무슨 이야기를 하는지도 기억 못 할 거야. 나 그렇게 생각해. 아 그래도 된다고 그래. 기분만
He's like, I
느끼면
gotta watch it back
저
because
지금
it
너무
feels.
좋아.
이 사람이 무슨 이야기 했는지 기분만 느낍니다. 같은 시대에 같이 활동을 했던 이런 사람들과 이야기를 하는 거는 너무 즐거운 것 같아요.
아 저도요. 진짜 너무 재밌어요.
좀 가도 돼요? 일단 되게 타임머신 코너라는 게 있어요.
네.
혹시 호시 씨가 가고 싶은 순간이 있어요 혹시?
저는 그
That was so cute. Like he was like so excited to be like we're
Yeah.
gonna talk later on. Like he's so excited he was,
Yeah.
dude. That was so.
중학생 때로 들어가.
I was so late to it, but like that was so cute.
그게 몇 년이죠?
2008년 9년에서 한 12년 뭐 이때 연습생 딱 들어오기 전에 그 가수의 꿈을 꾸고 그냥 음악이 너무 이제 재밌었어요. 되게 막 재밌고 아무 생각도 없었어요 그때는. 그래서 너무 재밌었던 것 같아요.
그럼 중학교 때는 어떤 학생이었어요 호시 씨는?
저는 그냥 웃는 애였어요. 그냥 조용히 다녔던 것 같아요. 그냥 그러니까 물론 많이 나서긴 했는데
아, 네.
축제 때는
약간 봤던 이제 스타일로는 약간 좀 많이 나왔을 것
아 맞아요 많이 나서긴 쉬는 시간에 나가서 막 춤추고 막 이러고.
저 같은 경우는 중학교 때 축제 나갔던 게 되게 기억나거든요.
저도요. 그 축제 나갔을 때 그 함성 소리랑 그런 많은 관심을 받은 게 처음인 거예요.
아, 그거 맛보면 못 돌아가는데.
이게 진짜 그런 거 같아요. 그런
Once you get a taste,
거를
you just
맛보니까
want it.
사람이 이 욕심도 생기고 더 사랑받고
Yeah.
싶고
그것 때문에 시작하는 거죠.
네. 그 함성 소리 잊지 못해서 그런 거죠.
많은 사람들한테 나서가지고 내가 잘하고 있는 걸 보여주고 그것만으로도 이제 사람들이 함성을 질러주는 게 난 그래서 가수가 되게 특이하다고 생각해요.
특이한.
네. 나 궁금한 게 돌아가면 다시 이런 선택을 할 거예요.
저 다시 할 것 같아요. 이거 약간 한치의 망설임도 없이 좀 할 것 같아요.
거창하지
it all
않아도
over again.
호시 씨가 가지고 있는 권순영이라는 사람이 결국 이루고 싶은 꿈이라는 게 있어요.
그러니까 13명이서 좀 나이 들어서도 오래오래 함께 하고 싶어요.
몇 살까지 하고 싶어요?
무대에서 멋이 없을 때까지.
파이팅 해야지.
파이팅 해야지.
I love that everyone brings a bottle and signs it. It's so
Yeah, they
cool.
share some of their alcohol to they brought.
감사합니다.
챌린지. 뭐 어려워요 안무?
형 진짜 연락 주시면 제가 진짜 달려갈게요.
Oh God, here I know.
형 진짜 형 저
I
오히려
love you guys.
편하게 형 오히려 저를 형이 편하게 대해주시면 저는
너무 편한데 지금?
진짜 너무 달려갈게요 형.
지금? 올라가 바로 술 먹을 것 같은데.
진짜.
너무 편한데? 나 바로
I'm so relaxed.
무슨 곡인데? 정크키.
마실 거랑 좀 갖다 줄게요. 신발을 벗고.
죄송합니다.
이대로 녹음해서 그대로.
그렇구나. 형, 농구 되게 좋아하세요, 형?
아 너무 좋아.
이 최근에 슬램덩크 보긴 했는데.
Oh,
They just talked about that.
슬램덩크 보긴 했는데.
네.
왜요?
저는 막 15년 전부터.
read 19 years ago. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Aw,
They talked
so
all
they
night.
did.
That's so sick because like he was like so excited. He was like, "Oh, we get to talk later on." Yo, this is like I'm telling. What I said earlier, I really mean it. Like Yoongi really puts these like artists in like very very comfortable positions. Like we're just hanging out friends. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel like at this point, if I got to meet Yoongi, like
Just
I
say
think
my
I would
mind.
feel like comfortable too because he just has
He's
that
just so
within
comfy, yeah.
him. Like beforehand, I would be like, oh my god. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll still be. But I feel like he would like once he sees that you feel uncomfortable or like, you know, that you need some help relaxing, he brings you there.
Yeah,
You know?
like, it's so cool to be like him talking to, be able to talk to Yoongi. Like, it literally seemed like a big brother type of vibe, and like it's really cool that he can like look up to Yoongi like that. Like, Hoshi can look up to Yoongi like that, and even ask him those hard questions because I mean like. It does seem like Yoongi has come to like kind of like a like I guess like an even like field of like what's happening with them. You know, they know what's coming.
Yeah, he
and
said
they feel like they're almost at ease in a way where it's like they are upset and sad, but they are finally like at that point where it's like it's gonna happen. You know, and like he said, just enjoy your time with your fans right now. And like the memory thing with the host that we saw that when it came out. It's on our Patreon, but when we watched that with him, him just looking back at that moment, picking up some other knowledge from somebody else. That's the greatest thing about Yoongi too. Like Yoongi will pick up knowledges from other people.
And
like, you know, that's
you get to hear it. I love that
sponge.
he ties back to his other episodes.
And then with Taeyong, he
said.
like talked about Taeyong too. So it's just really, really cool. Like I said, 17 is really, really. I've been following 17 for a very long time, for like 3 years now at this point. And I've seen like all of the going 17s, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like a really big character where I've seen like their interactions and like these they are like brothers. Like it's just like the same thing with BTS with their family. Like their
well,
brother.
I guess now that I get to see that they were in the same room, bunk bed type of vibe.
And Please was a smaller company too, like, you know what I'm saying? So when HOSHI bought them out, like I said, I was not bought them out, but they kind of bought partnership of it, or however that is. I'm not really totally clear, but like them kind of buying Pledis or whatever else that is, because they're still under Pledis, but they're under HOSHI. It's kind of a little confusing to me, but yeah, I just like love that moment. I was so happy for that moment, like just knowing that like they will be able to get up on like the Tonight Show and stuff like that and get more recognition. But like with 17 too, like I've seen them in like all these going 17s and I think it's called like One Fine Island or something like that, where they kind of go like they go to like an island, like it's kind of like they get on like a boat and they.
Oh, speaking of which,
One Fine Day,
17 is the one that's doing in the Soop.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, and I want to see it in the Soop very bad with them. But like, and that's another moment. It's like a HOSHI moment where it's like BTS did that, so it's like HOSHI is like, what do you guys? HOSHI family. It's like, do you want to go? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they get an opportunity to do that. It's so cool to me. But like with them, I've gotten to see like a lot of their growth. Like from I wasn't there when they first debuted, but like I got to see just like with BTS when us watching runs and everything else like that, and got to see like the growth and their.
They said in the beginning, it was 2 years after them. Was that what they were saying?
Yeah. So they've been in a group for a long time too. Like it's been a really, really long time, and like you could see, like I said, like watching Going 17, and me knowing all that, like watching all that, and seeing their interactions with their brotherhood and how close they are. It's the same thing with BTS and how close they are. So it's like kind of like the vibe of like he's feeling that emotion where he knows it's coming. Like you say, the water is coming up, and like and it's like a hard feeling to feel like that. But like when you're that close with your members, you worry, like, what's going to happen after this, you know what I'm saying?
Especially so many members, he said, was a worry.
People can relate to that, too, when, like, say, when you graduate high school and you go to college, what happens with your friends? Like, do we stay friends? Do we, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like that same kind of feeling, where you're like, what happens? Do we, like, you know what I mean? What's going to happen here? Are you going to still talk to me? Even if I go away? Like, what's going to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? And majority of that, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Like majority of that moment, it doesn't work out because people grow and and stuff like that. So it's a scary moment, but it's just so cool that he can ask him like that. It's like a big brother moment.
Yeah,
and I love that Yoongi's like sits
that.
him there like, oh, here, take a breath, like let me like talk to you about this. And then afterwards, they probably talked more about that too. I love the fact that like he was just asking a lot of stuff about him and like his like work and how his songwriting and stuff like that, and on how much of a genius that Yoongi is, because he's a really I mean, like we all know, like Yoongi's out here producing like probably right now as you speak, you know what I'm saying? He's a genius, like, and it's really cool to kind of get inside of a mind of a Yoongi.
I like Hoshi's question asking like, would you ever like have like your own little group thing? That was a good question because I think we kind of all like kind of thought it at some point.
I can see that.
So it was nice to have his response and how he was talking about like respect and stuff and all of that, and that he would feel like no, like it might be a little bit too much.
Well, when you think about like when that question's being asked, Yoongi and the other BTS members are kind of already doing that, but not really doing that. Like when you think of like in hyping and stuff like that, like they went on the survival show Island. Their biggest influences were BTS. Like they even went to go see them in the show. You all know that too. So it's like they kind of not they're not like creating a group, but like there's a big influences. Like when you hear these groups like coming out, like a lot of them are saying like, who do you look up to? A lot of them, and it's just facts. They'll be like, BTS is who I looked up to, like, you know what I'm saying? And like with Hybe and stuff like that, the Seraphim, New Jeans and stuff like that, like I'm sure that they have like come kind of helping out a little bit of something here or there, or like, you know, with songs. Even though Yoonjin from the Seraphim is another genius, like she's a songwriter too, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool to see like all that kind of work together. Hybe family is as strong as I've ever seen it. Like as you guys watching Big Hit growing into an industry, we weren't here, but when you guys saw it and how small of a company BTS were growing into, you're so proud of BTS. At this moment, you have to be like really, really excited about Hybe too. Like, holy shit, it started off with them just doing little vlogs and like walking on the street, handing out flyers and stuff like that, compared to now as a big Hybe family with there's other different groups underneath it. You have to feel like as an old OG army, you gotta feel really good about these moments.
As they were talking beforehand about like how many like workers that were there at some point. They were like only had like 20 employees or something like that, and how it grew. That's crazy.
And I do love I love Hoshi of like, you know, like really, really praising, you know, BTS and being like, you guys are the reason like a lot of this. And like Yoongi is very humble and he's like, no, it's not. Which is it's like a you're right and you're right, because like BTS did open up. We all know that they did open up some doors and stuff like that.
But
you know
I love how he also said it's your work who is
and that's
bringing
the other,
you the other places.
Exactly. So then that's where it's like you're right and you're right. It's like it is kind of true. We did open up the doors, but like but then he said like your talent. You wouldn't even be here in this position if it's not how hard you worked for your talent. Like Hoshi and the rest of 17, they wouldn't even be where they're at if they didn't work as hard, practice, and did all that great stuff that they did. You know?
And then pointing out
you can
that
give
he was
somebody
in 9th grade, getting the card and stuff like that. And I also love all the background information that Yoongi already had like up in his sleeves, like the stuff about the ice cream and stuff like that.
I love
it
this
really
conversation.
goes to
Was
show
the best,
that Yoongi has a lot of knowledge and did his like research type of thing. I love when people do information building, so you have stuff to build off of and then learn as well, because I myself don't know Hoshi like that. Josh already does. I'm getting to learn something new about somebody that I'm unfamiliar with, and I really do like Hoshi's personality, because I saw it shine throughout this whole thing, and it was such a wholesome vibe between both of them, going back and forth between each other, just complimenting one another back and forth, but also learning from one another. And you could see like when Hoshi like would gasp by something he would say, that he is going to have that, even though it said like won't remember the whole thing, he'll have to watch it back just because I myself I wouldn't be able to remember everything either.
And what's even better is it like there had to be a moment between both of these amazing people, right? Like between Yoongi and Hoshi, like to be able to be like, let's just talk after it, like like we'll finish this and then we'll continue talking throughout the night about this, which is an amazing moment, because it's like so cool. It's like you just realize, you just witness on camera like a beautiful friendship and growth like happening right in front of your eyes, where it's like, you know what I mean, like Hoshi's been waiting for a moment to be able to talk to him. He said, but he's afraid to. I would be afraid to too. Like even if the stature of like 17, great success, amazing success and everything, but to even for Hoshi to feel humble enough to be like, oh no, man, I don't know if I want to talk to him. Bro, Hoshi, you're huge too.
And it makes me think back to
that's a humble moment. It's so cool. I love that.
Jimin's Weverse live, and he was talking about just a little bit about Vibe with Taeyoung and how it felt like a dream. Like it was so quick. I feel like that is a situation for like Hoshi. Like it feels like a dream, like you know, type thing. So you know, all these moments.
I can talk all over this because I do love, like I said, I'm a huge fan of 17, and I've been, like I said, I've seen a lot of their stuff, like Going 17, a lot of their stuff, One Fine Day, and everything. But it's it's like it's kind of fun to see this interaction for me, because like I'm like, obviously you all know BTS is my ult, and I love BTS, and the reason why I even got into other K-pop groups is because of BTS. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know who 17 is if it wasn't for me like just checking out other groups. You know what I'm saying? Because of BTS and what they did for me. So it's so cool to see that moment. You know what I mean? Come together, and especially even like the Taeyoung coming to like Yoongi, and how much of like a fanboyish like he was to Taeyoung. Like it's like the same moment, but reversed.
I feel like with these moments too, like BTS is wanting to share these other groups and these other things with us. Like I wouldn't know so much. Like if I listen to Josh, I'll learn something, but listening to the boys telling me and sharing these different groups and people, it does make me interested in the people that they're sharing, because I'm like, oh, that's an awesome person right there. I want to know more. So I am getting intrigued by everything that they're sharing with us.
Yeah, and then you also get to see Game Caters. We're watching currently right now on Patreon. Like, we were watching that, and you get to see all the you said Kai. Kai was really funny to XD to you.
He's so funny. So funny.
So you get to see, like, everybody, like, interacting. And even for me, Promise 9, I don't really know Promise 9 like that. So for me to be able to see them interacting is really, really cool, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I love the Seraphim. You already know that. But, like, it's just really fun. Hybe is building, guys, and like, you should be, like... As like an OG army, you should be really proud of like seeing all this shit happen because like you probably when you're watching, you knew back then when they were like handing out little flyers and stuff like that and these little like logs, you knew yourself that BTS was special. So it's like really shout out to all the OG army that created that and believed in them and really, really started building that whole entire fan base of army, like the beginning of all of you and then being able to just build it globally. You know what I'm saying? Because for you to support them back in the day when like a lot of people didn't know them, through all the hardships and shit like that, you know what I mean, more streams, more thing, more it reached to more army like us and like stuff like that, you know, and our kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, we appreciate the whole
situation. So like OG army, like thank you so much for shit you've done and you've seen like you saw this happening. Like you I guarantee you knew this was happening. You knew this from the beginning that those boys are that special and that they can build some big companies and have other K-pop groups being formed that are influenced off of them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like you've been there, so shout out to you.
Yeah. So this was great. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out our Patreon. Like I said in the beginning, we are watching so much. We have like over 1,500 videos to choose from. We are watching two different
that's not even a joke. We have like 1,500
anime.
videos. It's nuts.
Oh, and Singles Inferno is the very last episode is Tuesday, episode 10. So yeah, a lot of good stuff over there. So feel free to check it out if you want.
Oh God, that Jung-woo and Sophie, that better happen. Just saying it straight up. I don't get no spoilers, but that better happen. But anyway, but yeah, thank you all so much. And Alchemy of Souls, we were watching right after this.
Right after this,
we're watching 4 episodes. So.
1 and 2, 3 and 4 tomorrow.
Yeah. And then The Glory. Glory. If you haven't seen
March 7th.
Glory's the
Part
shit. We binged that. Like we watched that fast.
One week.
We watched the whole thing.
We were done.
So if you want to go check out our reactions, go check it out too. Animes too, you know, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Haikyuu, which is like my favorite, IQ, Death Note. So Demon Slayer, all that stuff's been done, but yeah. Come through, come check it out, come hang out.
Chainsaw Man, which Jungkook talked about in the song.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I almost lost it, by the way.
When he did the Chainsaw Man, because we love Chainsaw Man, so like when we saw that, like that was really awesome.
One of my favorites.
That was really, really cool. Yeah, that was really awesome to see that. But yeah, we also watched the entire,ties, like 4 hours worth of
all this.
We watched it all.
We saw he went boxing while we were doing Weverse Lives today too, so we'll be checking that out. And Jimin's new one where he did his flower Lego thing and whatever he had to talk about.
And we just watched the Jimin one with 21 minutes where he can kind of give us like a little update this morning. So come through, come
Sorry, I shrunk during this. My feet,
I didn't even notice.
The piece broke from my cat, so I like slid down. Plus, I have a weighted blanket on here, and I felt that I got low.
Oh, I didn't even notice until you said it.
Chair.
I was like, oh shit. Anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate all you hanging out with us. And yeah, let us know what you thought about this conversation. I really would like to know what you guys think. I think this was an amazing conversation. I thought it was another heartwarming conversation.
Yeah,
like, I just love these like.
I love seeing
they make me feel good. Like they like give me like my heart gets like a little hug.
Feeling like a dad or a brother. Like a proud brother, just I don't know. It just felt so good to watch and really to listen.
Cool. I love that moment right there when he asked about the whole thing because they both got teary eyed. I thought that was the most like. One of the most like emotional
and then he
seen.
Stopped the moment, like had the drink over it, and
it kind of broke the ice. Because it metaphor, like literally, like broke the ice, like right there. But yeah, like I said, if you guys should definitely check out 17. If you don't know 17, you probably already do. So it's not really like much of like a for me to tell you because you probably already know about the group. But like you should definitely check them out. They're amazing. Like their choreography is the reason why I really fell in love with them. Amazing choreography of really really catchy songs, really uplifting songs as well. And like the Going 17s are so crazy and chaotic. You should definitely check them out as well. They're really really fun. And if you're like, oh, after this conversation, I think I'm gonna go check out 17. You really should go for it. Like they're amazing. They really, really are. Hive family too. You know, Yoongi's over here talking to him. Why not go share some love and go check them out? You might fall in love with a new group. Never know. Anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate all of you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.